Hi, this is Mike Ravancic, and this is my nutrition video. I went to Hy-Vee last night and took my 25 pictures of my 25 foods, but I was unable to upload my photos onto my computer from my phone, so I'm just going to scroll through my phone and record it with this camera as I go. So first off, we have some baby carrots. Obviously, baby carrots are very good for you. Let's check out the nutritional facts. As you can see, there is a lot of vitamin A, 120%, some calcium, vitamin C, and iron. Also, we have only 35 calories and 5 sugars, so obviously carrots are a very good food for you, and I usually like to eat them with ranch dressing. Let's see what we got next. Here we got some Dole salad. I usually eat salad with ranch as well, just kind of as a snack or along with my dinner. Some nutritional facts: 140 calories, a lot of sodium, 3 grams of protein, 40% vitamin A, 30% vitamin C, some iron. So obviously, once again, this is a very good, healthy food for us. Next, I have Seabest Swai fillets, and this is just like fish fillets individually wrapped in a bag. I just get Swai just because it's the cheapest one they have. Nutritional facts: 1 gram of fat, but also 21 grams of protein at the same time. So as an athlete, this is good for me because it's not that much fat, but it's still a good dinner or snack after I do weightlifting or just need protein to recover. How many calories? 90 calories, so this is a good option for me. Ranch, like I said, I like to use this with my salad and my carrots. Probably not the best thing for you. Let's check it out here. 11 grams of fat, not really any vitamins, no protein. So, I mean, this is just strictly for taste. So, we got peanut butter. Usually I either make peanut butter sandwiches after I lift, or I kind of just scoop it with a spoon. Let's see what we got here. A lot of different vitamins. We got vitamin E, riboflavin, niacin, iron. A little bit fattier, obviously, but we do need some fat in our diets. And then 7 grams of protein. Next we have spaghetti sauce. I'm a big spaghetti maker. It's just easy to make, and I love the taste of spaghetti, so here's the sauce that I use. For nutritional facts: 70 calories, no saturated fat, 2 grams of protein. So obviously, I mean, this isn't a bad option. It's not a good thing for you necessarily either, but kind of more just for taste. Next we have Bush's baked beans. Usually just kind of eat them along with like fish or pork chops or whatever I make for dinner. For nutritional facts, we have 1 gram of fat, no saturated fat, 6 grams of protein, a little bit of iron. That's pretty much it. Dietary fiber, there's a pretty good amount, 20% there, so that's where I get a lot of my fiber from. So this is a good option, a side dish for a dinner. Then next, my favorite cereal I have to have is Smart Start. My dad used to eat it, and that's kind of how I found out about it. I thought it sounded kind of stupid, but then I tried it and actually ended up being really good tasting. Let's check out the nutritional facts. There's a lot of different vitamins and minerals that are in this. Only 1 gram of fat, 180 calories, 4 grams of protein, a lot of carbs. And as you can see, there's so many different vitamins and minerals that are in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 10 different vitamins and minerals that all have the 100% daily recommended value. So this is a great way to start off your day by eating just a bowl of this cereal. Next, it's upside down for some reason. We have Chunky's chicken corn chowder, which I love. Nutritional facts here: we have 3 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein, 1 gram of saturated fat, 22 grams of carbs, a little bit of vitamin A and iron. So I would say this is a healthy option. I mean, it's not that much fat. It's giving me a good amount of protein, so 3 grams of dietary fiber, so I think it's a good healthy option. Next, we have Chewy Dips. This is kind of just something I eat if I am I just like on the go, or if I just need a snack or something, I'll get one of these. Nutritional facts: 7 grams of fat, 20 carbs, a little bit of sugar and a little bit of iron. Obviously, this is not the healthiest option. I'm not really getting that many nutrients out of it, and I'm getting 3.5 grams of saturated fat, which is the fat we do not want in our diets, so this obviously isn't a very good option. Another snack I have are these Little Bite blueberry things. Once again, just like with the Chewy Dips, I eat them as a snack. I kind of just eat them as I go. Nutritional facts: 2% calcium, 4% iron, so not really too much going on there. 2 grams of protein, and then another 1.5 grams of saturated fat, and 8 total grams of fat, so once again, not a healthy option. Upside down again, we have spring water. I usually just buy it in the big jug like this, and then I'll fill it back up when I'm at basketball practice, just with the drinking fountain and whatnot. Not really too much going on there, it's just water, so obviously need water to survive. And then also I'll buy Propel Zero. It's just like water, but has a few added vitamins and minerals into it, and I drink this in class, and I buy it at the pod. Let's see what we got here. 40% niacin, 15% vitamin B, a couple other different vitamin Bs, 40% pantothenic acid. So it's just a lot of different vitamins and minerals, not too much of anything, but once again, another healthy option for me. Next, for another snack, we have Cheddar Jack Cheez-Its. Obviously not a healthy option. 7 grams of fat, 1.5 grams of saturated fat, a lot of sodium. Not really too much going on with the vitamins, so not a healthy option. But another non-healthy option, chicken and a biscuit, just another snack for me. Not as bad as Cheez-Its. I mean, there's only 1 gram of saturated fat, 0 trans fat, 8 total grams of fat, a little bit of protein, so there's that. One of your favorite things, the peanut butter crackers, gotta have them. Let's see what we got here. 10 grams of fat, wow. So that's 15% of the daily value of fat. 4 grams of protein, and then not really much going on there. Obviously not a healthy option, but as long as it's in moderation, those probably aren't too bad. Honey wheat bread, this is what I use for my peanut butter sandwiches. I try to get wheat bread just because it's a little bit healthier and the honey makes it taste better. It's an excellent source of calcium, vitamin D, and folic acid. And if we look on the back, barely any saturated fat, 25% calcium. We got those going on there. So 30 grams of carbs, so good option. Baked Lay's, these are my favorite chips. Even though they're like considered healthier chips, I still think they taste great. Nutritional facts: only 2 grams of fat, 0 saturated fat. Got a few vitamins thrown in there, believe it or not. Never thought I'd see a day where chips got vitamins, but probably not the best option, but as far as chips go, those are a pretty solid option, I think. As an athlete, you gotta have Gatorade. I usually buy it in the big jug like this and pour it in my Gatorade bottle before practice. I mean, as far as that goes, 21 grams of sugar, 21 grams of carbs. Got some potassium and sodium in there to replace what you lose from your sweat. Obviously not as healthy as water, but needed sometimes. A little bit healthier than Gatorade. We have Powerade. Got my favorite flavor there, sour melon. If you've never had it, you should try it. Let's see what we got here. Got some B3, B12, and some B6. Sugar and carbs, sodium and potassium, similar to Gatorade. Once again, not probably as healthy as Propel or water, but as an athlete, I drink it. Another non-healthy option, seems to be the theme of the day. are hot sauce Pringles Extreme. Kind of just eat this as a snack food. Have 2.5 grams of saturated fat, which I think is the highest of anything so far. No vitamins whatsoever. So once again, not a very healthy option, obviously. Next, we have Red Bull. Kind of just use this if I need to study late at night, if I need to get myself going. Drink some Red Bull as far as nutritional facts go. A little bit of sodium, some carbs, a lot of sugar, which isn't that good for us, but got a few vitamins in here. We have a 250% of vitamin B6 and 50% botanic acid. And then you can see the niacin and vitamin B12 right there. This is a great way to get those vitamins. Obviously, we don't want to get too much. We talked about in class getting too much of one vitamin, so we got to be careful with our B6 intake if we're going to drink Red Bull. And as you can see, Red Bull can increase performance, endurance, things like that. So I think Red Bull's good for you, just not too much of it at one time. Another drink I'll have is some Arnie Palmer. Nutritional facts: 0 fat, 13 grams of sugar, 25% vitamin C. Overall, I would say this is not too bad of an option. It's only 5% juice, but still probably not too bad if I'm just not drinking it religiously. I don't think it's too bad of an option. And then we have some pork chops. I love cooking pork chops on my grill or on my stovetop for dinner. It's my main course. Got 12 grams of fat, 4 of saturated, which is the highest. Some iron, and then it also has 20 grams of protein. I'll usually eat this after basketball practice or after lifting weights to get my protein back so my muscles can recover. And last but not least, the best and nutritional drink after we work out as athletes is chocolate milk. So you gotta have that. Nutritional facts: 8 grams of fat, 5 of saturated fat, 29 carbs, and 27 sugars. But at the same time, it's a very good source of calcium and vitamin D. So, like we had to know for our last test, is the best drink for athletes after they work out. And so that concludes my video of my 25 items. I hope you enjoyed it and hope that it was very educational.